Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Victory Fuel Cup Series for Full Throttle Sim Racing, presented by Full Throttle Television. My name is Brady Hanna, and in the booth with me tonight is Tony Solari. And Tony, we are at the Monster Mile Dover Motor Speedway. This place will chew you up and spit you out in a hurry. This is going to be a very solid challenge for the drivers here tonight on this concrete canyon.
Yeah, this is always one of those tracks that I dread coming to because it is tough and rough, and Miles kind of reminds me of something that I've been going through lately. But it's pretty bad. But hopefully these guys will have their cars tuned and performing properly, and we're going to see a good race tonight.
Yeah, we'll see some of the guys making their qualifying laps here tonight, getting those laps in practice and in qualifying, trying to get a good starting spot, because starting position is going to be pretty important here too. It is tough to pass here at this track. You can make some passes, but it's a narrow groove through the corners. If you get up too high, you get out of the groove, and you can lose a lot of positions. It can be a challenging track. I think some of the challenging parts is coming off both corners of 2 and 4. You can lose the back end and spin really easily.
Well, and DW says this is what it's Bristol on steroids, and he's probably not wrong in that determination, because it is, and tire wear is crucial here, because you only get about 3-4 laps out of a new set of tires, and you really just got to manage for the rest of the race. We saw a lot of that yesterday as well during the real race.
Looking at the schedule, we're going to pop through this real quick because we're running short on time. But Dover tonight, you got Indy next week, which should be a lot of fun. Iowa, Watkins Glen, Richmond, and Daytona left on the schedule. Only 6 races left in the season. You look at the points here. Jamie Knopf leading the points over Nick Alfred by only 12. He came in a couple of races ago with a solid lead. That's been eaten away a little bit by Nick Alfred as he closes in a little bit. So that's going to be fun to watch as well. Then you have the playoff points. There's your winners in black there. The top 10 have wins. Everybody else looking for a win to get in. Of course, if you're below the cut line, you want to get that win as well. And on top of all of that, there's going to be a head-to-head challenge. This is the final tonight here at Dover between Nick Alfred and Brian Dixon to see who takes on 1 million credits here in the league. So looking forward to seeing who comes out on top of that as well. A lot of things to look at, Tony. A lot of things going on here tonight and a lot to fight for.
Oh, yeah. And, the point battle, like you were saying, I mean, it's shaking up pretty good. I mean, we got the top 3 drivers are within, 20-something points. That's pretty tight now. So, Jamie definitely does not have the advantage that he did. So, hopefully, again, everybody's going to stay on their toes, and let's put on a good race tonight. Absolutely. And, we got those 2 drivers in round 4 for that 1 million credits. So, we'll see.
We'll see if we can get this to pop up here. Have some issues with our overlays. No surprise.
Well, we want to remind everybody we're kind of getting back in the swing of things. You were on vacation. I was kind of off for a week, not necessarily off for a week. Richie was gone for a week, so we're just playing catch up right now. And it's good to be back. Let's put it that way. And hopefully we're going to see some good racing. We had some good racing last week. Sorry without the broadcast and whatnot, but Sonoma turned out to be pretty fun, and the truck race was also pretty well.
There is the track map, track description tonight. This is a solid oval, a traditional oval, I guess. It looks similar 1, 2, 3, and 4, but you do run it kind of differently there. But that's what we're dealing with here tonight at Dover Motor Speedway. But they are gridding up, so let's throw it over to our starting lineup tonight for the Dover 200. On pole tonight in the 06, that is going to be Daniel Simmons. To his outside the 41, that's going to be Ray Lane starting the front row. Starting P3 is the number 3 car, Bob Fitzpatrick. Starting 4th is the 86, that is Travis Gilbert. Starting P5, the 99 of Kevin Ruff. To his outside the 19, the 19 Ford of Richard Coy. Starting P7, the 46, Simon Magden. To his outside is going to be the 48, your points leader, Jamie Knopf. Starting P9 is going to be William Larkin, the 24. Starting 10th is going to be the 35 of Alex Murphy.
All right, starting 11th, we have Martin Garreau. Then 12th, Ben Tracy. 13th is Cole Fitzpatrick. 14th, Michael Call. 15th is Lane Allen. 16th is EJ Luna. 17th, Brandon Fireplace. Brian Dixon running up 18th. JC Evans, 19th spot. Ray Gill, 20th spot. William Owens, 21. John Connor, 22. AJ Zapata, 23. Alexander Hodge, 24. Michael Blackner in the 25th spot. Robert Maliki in the 26th spot. Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. in the 27th spot. Brian Messer, 28th. Mason Hoffner, 29th. Martin Pinnell, 30th. Cameron King, 31st. And then we have Jeff Chandler, Nick Alford, Kermit Henn, Alan Duranko, TJ Bartell, Shad Kern, and Kyle Milliken. Rounding out, we have 38 cars out there tonight. So we got a big, big field.
Yeah, a big field could lead to some big incidents if you're not careful. You could get collected really quickly here. We talked about how challenging coming off the corner is. And that's one thing, too. You come off that corner, you come up out of the holes. It almost feels like you're kind of, cresting the hill there. You can get the car real light. And if you spin, these straightaways are really narrow. Not much space to go on the inside. We've seen a lot of times the guys will hit the wall, bounce off the wall, and come back out into the track.
Well, they call it a self-cleaning track, too. And, it is kind of a roller coaster, though, coming out of the corner, going down the straightaways into the corner, because you are going up and down. But the way the banking is, especially on the straightaways, the cars, when they do get loose or whatever, they are going to try to gravitate towards the inside of the track. So guys are going to have to be aware of that. You don't have that inside line to kind of save you to avoid a wreck.
And pace cars off. We're going to get this one started. The Dover 200 coming to the starting zone. Through 3 and 4. And green flag is out, and we are underway here at Dover.
I get my blimp cam going with the long shot here. See what we're going. We got a big wide field tonight, and we got blinkers already out front.
As they head down the backstretch, they head down the Concrete Canyon into turn 3. It's going to be Daniel Simmons leading Bob Fitzpatrick up front, single file till you get about 6th spot where they're double file.
Yeah, they kind of singled out pretty quickly. I'm kind of surprised. And actually, they got a bit of a spread out, too, as well. So, not a bad move, though, to start off this race.
You see William Lark slowing on the apron there. Had an issue off turn 4. He's dropped back, but we stay green. Top 5 single file, top 6, top 10 single file here as they head off turn 4 for lap 2.
Yeah, well, you definitely want to manage your tire. Maybe he would just drop it back a little bit to get a little bit of tire management. Because, again, it's you burn your stuff up after like 3-4 laps, and you really need to manage. Be easy on those tires. And unfortunately, though, this is a track where it's racing enough.
Oh, we got a spin. Cole Fitzpatrick and the number 90 spins around. Caution number 1. New guy here in the league. Shaq Curran also involved a little bit. Looks like Alan Duranko involved as well in the 2. Caution is out, lap 4.
Ouch. Looks like he had a little help there, too. Yeah, look, he got a little help there from the 50 car.
Let's go back and see if we can look at it. Best one tire and auto care instant replay. Heading into turn 3. Looks like he's up the track a little bit. Looks like he gets loose on entry a little because he slows way down on entry. And you're right, the 50 right in the back of the 90.
Yeah, he did. I mean, you're right. He did get a little loose kind of going into the corner, or he definitely slowed down quite a bit. But yeah, the 50 probably didn't notice it, and fortunately gave him a little tap.
And as everybody's missing it, looks like somebody else got turned around there.
Well, hopefully this is not the start of a trend tonight, but I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens here. And I don't know, what was our stage today? I didn't even...
The stage lap is lap 50. You're right. I didn't even bring that up either. The stage lap is lap 50. We're watching these guys get through this wreck one more time. Who was that sideways? I guess that was Shad Curran. But he keeps it off the wall. So, no harm, no foul there. Yeah, the stage lap is a 200 lap race. Stage lap at lap 50.
Yep, and again, you got to manage your tires more than anything around here, because I know that it really eats them up. So a lot of guys, we're gonna probably see a lot of guys kind of hanging back and just kind of taking it easy, and maybe run through the field too if we get a little bit longer of a green flag run, towards the end of this. But they've got a lot of laps to go. We got 200 laps to get that big miles trophy, which I do think is probably one of the coolest trophies NASCAR offers.
It's definitely interesting for sure.
I mean, the grandfather clock is cool from Martinsville, but I don't know. Kind of the Miles car is pretty cool too, or the Miles Monster. They're too wide. Looks like we're going to be going green here.
Yeah, we're double file getting ready for a restart here at Dover. Looks like Daniel has decided to take the outside lane. Puts Bob Fitzpatrick on the inside, which lane choice is a thing.
Yep. I'm operating off a different computer today, so I had to turn on all my cars here. See everybody.
All right, pace car is off. And we're going to head into the restart zone, get this thing back underway here. Lap 6. Coming to lap 7. Green flag is out. The leader fires off, and we're green once again.
Yeah, Danny got a great jump there on the outside line, so just running strong. We'll see who's. Looks like Richie Quay got stuck on the outside, but he's going to make a move to the inside now. Sold up fourth, but they're still a little bit. A few of them are 2x2, but behind them.
Quite the scrap back here. About 10th on back, about 8th on back actually for these guys. Oh, you see these guys washing up to the wall there.
Well, I think after last week, a lot of the guys are probably happy that they're not at a road course again. But I don't know if this is probably their track. I know a lot of guys kind of like this track, but there are quite a few that they really despise this track, or at least find it very challenging.
A lot of the guys talk about this track being like a roller coaster. You know, you kind of dip down into the corner, and you dip back up out. It's kind of a roller coaster ride, and it all happens really quickly here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stream as well, and I'm wondering if you can maybe even try to get a shot of, or maybe even an in-car shot, to show some of the audience some of the roller coaster that we're talking about here, because there's a lot of elevation change.
Right on board with Cav and Ruff here, looking up at this battle for 5th. Ray Lane, Richie Corey side by side. Richie gives away. But yeah, you can see how much of an elevation change there is. There's 3 stories difference between the bottom and the top of this track. You see Cav touched the wall there. 3 stories between the bottom and the top of this track. And here comes Simon Mackin to the inside of Cavan, 46.
Wow.
Ooh, he gets loose.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the guys look pretty single file too. We've just got 1 or 2 guys kind of in the middle pack right now. They're kind of trying to fight for their spot here.
It's funny, Simon went for that pass.
Ooh, something happened to Daniel.
He's up the track. Travis Gilbert goes by. Bob Fitzpatrick goes by.
I was wondering if he tapped the wall. I'm going to have to go back and take a look at that. He had a hell of a lead. Looks like he got loose coming out of 3. Real loose. Shot him up the track. He did tap the wall.
Oh, goodness. He had quite the moment. Let's get back at that again. Coming off the corner here.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. And corrects and he does smack the wall there, and that's going to cost him the lead. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, a hell of a save, though. I mean,
yeah.
Especially with this car and especially where it's at. Oh, wow, and I'm watching the replay, and yeah, you can definitely see the elevation. Just him trying to chase this thing up and down the track, I should say.
Just looking through the field, everybody kind of sorted things out now, kind of in a rhythm. Trying to ride this one out to lap 50 where the stage break is going to happen.
And Travis Gilbert has got a 1 second lead over Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. right now. But his car's looking really good, nice and tight. He kind of took over where Daniel was.
Yeah, if you remember the last time we were here, we had quite the foggy situation.
I think so, yeah.
Glad things cleared up for this week.
Yeah, well, they had some rain for real yesterday and over the weekend. So, it's kind of nice, though, that we got some clear weather tonight. At least we can see some stuff now.
Yeah. Thanks, iRacing.
Yeah. Just trying to go through the back of the field. We got a yellow.
We do have a caution. Who is involved? Ray Gill. Part off turn 2 there. Our leaders come up on him. He's getting it going.
I did hear Jeff Chandler say that might have been him.
All right, let's look at our best one tired auto carry instant replay here. Back it up and see what happened here. We ended up with Ray Gill parked on the, let's see, through 1 and 2. Well, look, Jeff tried to get underneath the 21 who was closing the door, and it was.
Yeah.
Ooh, he gets tapped on the way by there, too.
Yeah, he got a little tap from Kyle Milliken, it looked like. All right, well, we got some takers on pit road as well.
Right on board with Kyle Milliken one last time here to see how he was going backwards already, and just a clip as he went by.
Yeah.
But you're right, we got some guys on pit road. William Lark fell back really early there. He's on pit road. Cole Fitzpatrick, Ray Gill involved in that wreck, but you got William Owen, Shag Curran, Kermit Henney all on pit road right now.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I don't see that being that big of a deal right now to come in to take some tires. It might not be a bad strategy. If this is a place you're already struggling at, get some tires. I think they have 5 sets in the pit, so they might be able to. They're definitely not going to save a set, but they might be able to get a little bit of an advantage here.
Leaders past pit road there. We're going to get to 1 to go, get back green flag racing here at the start finish line. And we saw Ray Lane starting to put some pressure on Bob Fitzpatrick for second. We'll see how that develops here as they're going to get 2 by 2. They're going to get that opportunity to fight that one out. Richie Coy right there in 4th. Daniel Simmons falls to 5th after that issue off of turn 4. I'm kind of surprised he maybe didn't take the opportunity here to kind of come down and look at the car and make sure it's all right, because he hit the wall pretty good there.
Yeah, honestly, now that you mention it, yeah, I'm kind of surprised he did not bother to do that. You think he probably had a little bit of damage, although we always say these cars are very indestructible, but we do know that they can be destroyed pretty easy as well. So I guess he feels like he's got enough speed in that car.
The toe link can be injured pretty easily here on this car. So any tap to the tire on the wall, it is the weak point, and it's like that on purpose. It's an easy part to change and hopefully repair. All right, we're through 3 and 4. We're getting ready for a restart. Travis Gilbert, your leader. Bob Fitzpatrick in the 3 on the outside. That white number 41 Ray Lane on the inside for 3rd. 4th is Richie Coy. 5th, Daniel Simmons. They come to the restart zone. Green flag is out, and we are racing once again.
Yeah, Travis got a great jump out there. He went with the inside line opposed to Daniel, who liked the outside line. But man, he's already got a good 3/10 over the lead pack right now. Everybody's single filing though. You see them, they dive into that inside line as quickly as possible. A couple guys still in the back of the field, just a bunch of 2 wides still going on, trying to fight for their spot there. I think a lot of the field right now probably just wants to have a good green flag run, just to see what their cars can actually even have until the stage. We still got 30 laps to go before we hit that stage, but I think some of these guys really just want to know what kind of car they actually have. And I'm sure there are guys out there that really are hoping for that long run because they've been practicing the tire save strategy and all that.
Like Allen fighting with Brian Dixon. Dixon's going to take that lead. Right now, Dixon leading the bracket challenge ahead of Nick Alford back there. Nick is in 21st. Brian Dixon finds himself in 13th.
Yeah, well, Nick didn't actually qualify. He didn't even take a practice lap, so I don't know if he got in the server late. I don't know if he even had enough practice. But as close as he was, running a second now in points, you would think maybe he would have had a little bit more practice time in for this.
The man, these guys. Oh, Calvin Ruff into the wall once again off turn 4.
Yeah, this is a track that's very easy to find the wall.
Now Michael Call underneath trying to get that position. Close battle coming off the corner. Kevin's going to hang on there.
Yeah, I still think the outside line's probably got a little bit more run. But again, it's very nervous when you get up against that line. Or up against the wall, rather. But man, Travis Gilbert, you got a second lead over second place right now. Just moving. And I don't see anybody even having a chance of catching him right now. I mean, nobody's really, unless everybody's still kind of in their save mode.
We are working lap 26, just past halfway to the stage. So we're going to probably see these cars go through a little bit of a transition. See Ray Lane get up the track there in 1 and 2. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but ran the high line through 1 and 2, back down to the bottom through 3 and 4.
Yeah, well, I can definitely see how you get out of line here as well. The car it just washes up the track a little bit, and that might be some of that tire wear we were just talking about, where he can't keep it down low like he was. Well, a lot of guys like to run that ultra low line, but I always thought it was a lane up or maybe even a lane and a half up off the apron. That was really the preferred line.
Got a gaggle back here for about 25th on back. You got Jeff Chandler in front of these guys, but you got Martin Pinnell and behind him William Larkin and Cole Fitzpatrick battling.
Yeah, they look like they're in our third or fourth pack because there are a few little breakaways here and there. Is that Lane Allen on the inside going slow? I have to go back and look at that.
No, I don't.
Oh, no, it wasn't Lane. It might have been Nick Alford. Nope, wasn't Nick either. There's somebody on the low on the inside.
It could have been Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. coming out of the pits. It could have been...
That's who it was, yep.
Oh, we got Brian Messer all over the place coming off turn 4. He saves it, but now they're 3 wide and head into turn 1.
Wow,
now they're 3 wide,
fighting.
1 and 2 still.
TJ goes low. Now 71's under the 51.
All this happening for 23rd spot.
And that is a big gaggle of cars, and they are all just about 2 wide back there. Yeah, they are fighting heavy for that spot.
Oh, we got a wreck behind them. Cole Fitzpatrick. Nope. Shaq Curran involved. Ray Gill involved. No, Ray Gill's not involved either, but caution is out.
At the 20, Martin Pinnell. And it looked like it was at the 53.
It was the 66.
24. 24, William Lark. Or Ryan Lark. No, William Lark. I was right.
Let's go back and look at, 24 heading to the pits. Look at our best one tire and AutoCare instant replay. Coming off the core, Pinnell hits the wall, collects William Lark. That's pretty much what it was there, wasn't it?
Yeah. It looks like we had a couple guys kind of shucking and driving whether or not they wanted to go in or not. I'll tell you, Travis Gilbert probably did not want to see that caution come because Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. Just started to catch him a little bit. He dropped that 1 second lead down to about 0.6 before the caution. So Roberts definitely might have a little long run hand of a car tonight.
You talking about the guys pitting? Alex Murphy, EJ Luna, Brian Messer in. Of course, we all saw Brian having his issues off the corner. Some of the guys in the back of the pack. Robert Malikian, Cole Fitzpatrick involved in that early crash. All coming in for some service here as we work lap 33 here at Dover.
Well, something we haven't done tonight is check chat. And who do we got in chat tonight? We got our usuals. We got Doyle Lawrence out there. Let's see who else is in there. Squirrel turds, I guess. And TJ Carroll's out there. And Major Efa. I don't know who that is, but welcome everybody. And yeah, Doyle, I don't think we're going to get a long run tonight. You might be right. That's not what we've been seeing so far, at least.
Yeah, Doyle says he likes the grandfather clock the best. I kind of agree. This is a very unique trophy, and I actually heard that the company making the grandfather clock is shutting down this year. So I'm interested to see what they have planned for that.
Maybe I need to start making grandfather clocks for these guys. That would be kind of fun.
Grandfather clocks?
Yeah. Sorry, with all my stuff going on, I got my tongue is still numb.
Grandfather clocks
from everything that's been going on lately. So
let's see.
I apologize. It's making an awfully difficult situation more difficult.
TC said he's spotting for Ray tonight and watching the broadcast. So I guess welcome in.
Oh, and, Camera King.
Yeah.
Popped in. Internet took a dump. That is not fun.
All right, so we're double file here, getting ready to go back green flag racing here. Travis Gilbert still your leader. We'll see how long we can hold it together here for another run. 34 laps, racing to lap 50 for the stage, and then it's on from there. So we'll see if he can hang on. You got Bob Fitzpatrick now second, Ray Lane third, Richie Coy fourth. Jamie Knopf has moved up into fifth.
Yeah, some of the movers and shakers are still about the same though up front, but let's see what we got.
Starting to see these guys have some handling issues. We'll see what happens as they enter the restart zone, getting ready for the green flag. There it is, and we're back underway here at Dover.
Man, Robert did not get a great jump off that restart. It looks like he spun the tires a little bit. Travis again had a great launch. Robert's now going to look like he might have a looker of Richie Coy. They just got to get 15 laps here, get it to that stage. And you guys come in and get your fresh tires, which I know some of you guys are probably dying for.
Kevin Ruff underneath Daniel Simmons, trying to make that pass, can't make it happen. Right behind him, Ben Tracy in the 33, is looking to get into this battle.
Yeah, it's good to see Ben back on the track, but yeah, running top 10 right now, having a good night so far.
They sort that out farther back. There's a battle for about 14th here. Nick Alford trying to make hay here. Ooh, you see the car behind him. J.C. Evans get the... No, it wasn't J.C. John Connor get the wall there.
Well, Nick's probably realizing, hey, I got a million credits coming my way if I can get past Brian Dixon tonight. And they're in striking distance of each other.
Yeah, but it only pays for the last lap, so I'm sure he's...
It does, yeah.
He's making those plans, but he's got a ways to go.
And I just talked about Ben Tracy. And
a big wreck on the front stretch. These guys are piling in on the front stretch. Just continue to pile in. Caution is out. We got a parking lot on the front stretch.
Looks like Ben actually had a little help there.
Let's go back look at our Best One Tire Auto Care instant replay. A little bit of a short run here.
Wow.
Ooh.
I'm counting at least 7 or 8 cars involved in that.
Let's see what
maybe more than that.
What kicked it off here? He goes up the track. Who is that behind him? Is that Michael Call?
I believe it's Michael Call, yeah.
Up into the corner, and he spins it, and he's sitting in a bad spot coming off the corner, and everybody just Said, hey, let me get a piece of that.
Yeah. Well, we saw, who was it? The 20, Christopher Bell. People dodged him twice throughout that race, and unfortunately, we did not have the same luck here tonight.
So these guys were wrecking before they even got there. Brian Messer gets loose off the apron, and it's sideways before he even gets to the wreck into whatever car it was beside him. Yeah, you're right. This is a big one here. Let's see if we can look at a few other points of view here. Where we Kermit Henny. The corner. Just smoke everywhere.
Man. All right. Well, I'm curious to see how many guys are not going to be finishing this race after that tonight. We already got 28 guys down the lead lap, so a bunch of guys already laps down.
A lot of guys
for accidents.
Cole Fitzpatrick, Brandon Fetterplace, William Owens, Brian Messer, Kermit Henny, Cal Milliken, Ray Gill, EJ Luna, Alex Murphy. I'm sure I'm missing a few that were involved in that on the front stretch there.
Yeah, I mean, things happen pretty quick, and I can't really fault the drivers way too much too, because your visibility coming out of the corner is not very good, especially here. Especially, I believe that was around the tunnel or the bridge corner as well. So it's tough.
Turn 4. I can't blame a bridge for that.
Well, yeah, it may be true, but yeah. The visibility is tough here, especially, I know a lot of guys run monitors. It's still pretty tough in a VR setting, but the monitors still are equally as tough.
It's tough. It's tough to see around the corners. Things happen fast. You're really quick around this track, and you're right. The radius of the turns, it's really hard to see what's going on off the corner. And on top of that, these cars are really stiff. You hit the brakes, and they just slide. So... we even saw some of the guys slide into the wreck. So,
and we saw a lot of that last week too, especially at Sonoma. The cars were very tight, very hard. The rear end was just locking up without recognition. So, yeah, it's definitely the car needs a little bit of work. Let's put it that way.
Pace car is going to stay out one extra lap here as we try to figure out who's going to get in line. We see a car on pit road.
Yeah, a couple guys that look like they're just having a hard time catching up. All right. Well, I know we haven't done this because we were running a little late today, but who do you think is going to win tonight? I mean, even though we've already seen what we've seen.
I don't know. I usually let you pick first, and then I'll pick from the rest. So who do you got?
I'm looking at Jamie Knopf. I think he's looking pretty good out there right now. His teammate got the pole, ran some good early laps. So I think I'm thinking Jamie's probably going to pull this one out tonight.
Well, Travis is looking strong. Bob's up there too, but I'm actually going to go with I'm going to say the 19 of Richie Coy. He was pretty strong here last year. I actually think he won the race. No, he was in contention to win the race last year and didn't get it done. I think he gets it done tonight. I'm going to go with Coy.
All right. Yeah. That's a good choice as well.
Pace car is off. We're going to see what happens here. Travis Gilbert leading. Bob Fitzpatrick second. Ray Lane, Richie Coy, Daniel Simmons, your top 5. Green flag is out. We're racing again. Well, we've only got about 7 laps until the stage break. So they're going to be on the wheel here.
Well, hopefully they can be on the wheel, but keep it between the walls.
Battle for second zone. Ray Lane to the inside. Bob Fitzpatrick to the inside. Ray Lane on the outside.
Yeah, they're battling for that second spot right now. 2 by 2, door to door. And you look though too, that outside line does not get a great run, but you can definitely run 2 lanes here, and it's pretty equally matched.
Yeah, Ray's throwing that car down into the corner, really making that outside lane work. Runs a little high there in 3/4. Is he going to be able to stay beside him? Yes, he is, coming off the corner.
Oh, taps the wall a bit. man, but they're still they're still not door to door, but they're side by side.
Yeah, Bob's inching ahead. Finally takes the position. Now the battle's between Ray Lane and Daniel Simmons. As Simmons tries to get back on track here. Right in front of Richie Coy in that red number 19. Daniel Simmons in the black 06. And Ray Lane in the white 41.
Oh, yeah. A couple guys, it almost looked like Jamie Knapp got a little tight to the wall there. Maybe even touched it just a bit.
Yeah, no, he's side by side with the 99 of Kevin Ruff. A little contact between them as they go down the backstretch.
Yeah, things are definitely heating up and getting spicy out here for sure. But man, Travis just got a rocket.
Jimmy Knopf in the wall again off turn 4. Yeah, Travis has already taken off to a 7/10 lead over Bob Fitzpatrick.
Well, we know clean air is such an advantage, and I guess it's even a bigger advantage out here because even when Daniel got out front, Daniel had a hell of a lead to start this off.
Ryan Dixon right now holding off to the 10th spot, holding on to the 10th spot. The last point for stage points as we get 2 laps to go to the end of the stage.
Nick did get by him, so if that's any indication of what we're going to see towards the end of this race for that 1,000,000 credits.
That's true. Nick Alford up to 9th. He did crack the top 10. Ooh. And in front of him, Michael Call cracked the wall. That's going to be another position possibly for Nick Alford.
Yeah, he made it work. He's clear. Kind of looking towards the back of the field, though. Everybody's kind of pretty much single file. We don't see the big crazy pack like we did before. So
Nick Alford's going to get one to go to the stage here at the line. Impressive lead over the Bob Fitzpatrick in the 3. The battle's for 3rd. Maybe not. Ray Lane around maintains his position. Here comes the 06, though. Daniel Simmons looking to the inside. Coming to the stage. Can he get this stage point? This one extra stage point if he gets by the 41 of Ray Lane through 3 and 4. Can he hang on? I think he got him at the line.
Yeah, it looked like he did. All right. Well, we made it to the stage. Fortunately, we had 4 cautions beforehand, but hopefully we're going to see some green stuff afterwards here.
So Travis Gilbert going to take on your stage win. Bob Fitzpatrick, Simmons, Lane Coy, your top 5. You got Kevin Ruff, Jamie Knopf, Nick Alford up to 8th after starting way back in the field. That's impressive. Brian Dixon up to 9th, up 9 spots, and Michael Call getting your last stage point here at Dover.
Yep. We do got Benjamin Tracy in the infield care center if we want to give him a chat real fast.
Yeah, these guys are going to come down for pit stops. You can pull them up if you want to have a chat with them.
Sure. Oh, Mr. Benjamin, what are you, a cop? What happened to you tonight?
Well, got a good headache, it's quite the wreck there. Someone just racing like it's 5 to go, and there's 160 laps left in the race, so.
Well, it's kind of sad, too, because, I almost feel responsible because I was just saying you were in the top 10. You were looking good. It's good to see you back on track here as well. And then that happened about a lap later. So I guess I'll apologize for it. It's not been a great week for me either, so.
So you're going to claim that one, huh, Tony?
I guess I will.
All right. Well, yeah, the responsible party didn't claim it. He's still sitting up there in the top 10, so we'll see if he's watching from the couch next week or not. So.
Yep. Well, it's all right, man.
It was a bit of net code. I'm not gonna lie, but it was just unnecessary to be there at that point. So it is what it is.
Well, you got your teammates now. Your teammates are looking real strong, so at least they got you on the box now, kind of helping them out. So
yeah, we had some good cars. We put some effort into getting a good setup to run this week, and I think they got a good shot at it. It's tough to pass out there tonight. Dover's a tough track, and with this new car model, I guess, you've got pretty heavy disadvantage from the car in front of you and from the car behind you now. I don't know how we got that in the next gen, but the car behind you can manipulate you quite a bit, but it's just hard to get to them. So it's a lot of single file tonight, but Dover's a fun one, and looking forward to seeing what's coming up in this race.
All right, man. Well, sorry about your luck tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. You guys are doing great. Thanks.
All right, later.
So Ben Tracy out of the race, out of the car, and clearly unhappy with what transpired out there on track. But you would expect nothing less because, especially if you put in the work, you definitely don't want to be out of the race this early.
Well, he had a good night too, and his teammates are looking strong as well. So, Tracy Motorsports, they usually bring good cars every week, and it's unfortunate to get knocked out before stage here like that under those circumstances. But he'll be back next week, and he's in the box rooting on his guys, and maybe spotting for him and whatnot, helping them out with strategy.
All right, well, they're lined up 2 by 2. We're getting ready for a restart here at Dover, lap 54 of 200. Still a long way to go at this treacherous track here. And I'll tell you, the weather's changed a little bit too. A little more overcast than we saw to start the race.
Yeah, a little bit. And I know it's probably changing a little bit of the temperature on the track as well. But I don't know. We'll see what it does.
Travis Gilbert takes the outside lane here on the restart. We'll see what happens here on this restart. Green flag is out. They're racing once again here at Dover.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that outside line he took there, but he made it work again. That clean air is golden out here. Fortunately, the outside line, Ray Lane behind him, did not get a great run, and he fell back a couple spots.
The car way back there in the wall. Off turn 2, we stay green. As they kind of start to get single file here, you see the 99 of Kevin Ruff starting to look to the outside, working the outside of the 19 of Coy. And Jamie Knopf looking on in that red and white, number 48.
Yeah, they're all trying to move and shake right now, but with stage gone and foreseeably there doesn't need to be another caution. I'd be trying to save out there. Maybe we can get some of these green flag runs we've been talking about.
Daniel Simmons looking for a way around Ray Lane. Meanwhile, Ray's closing in on the 3 of Fitzpatrick. These guys know if we don't get another caution, these tires are going to be very important on this long run. So you don't want to run them off, but you also don't want to give up spots.
No, but, too, especially early on, I guess it really just depends on how the race goes. If we keep getting cautions like this, I guess you can kind of run through it and not worry about it. But if we got green flag runs and it's going to stay nice and green, clean and green, you got to save. That's the way that's where you're going to be able to drive through the field here towards the end of this.
Yeah, you look at the top 7 guys right now. They've all kind of been in the top 10 all race. They started in the top 10, been in the top 10. One guy that's kind of poked his head into the battle here is that 98 of Nick Alford, currently in 8th, up 25 positions. Like you said, did not take a lap in qualifying. So we'll see if he's a factor here. And, of course, Brian Dixon right behind him. Of course, those 2 guys are going to be right there together.
Well, yeah, that's how that bracket system works. They gotta make it interesting for us to watch.
I will say at least most of our guys didn't wreck in the first race and completely blow the bracket up like NASCAR.
Yeah.
We got a battle. Daniel Simmons trying to get around Ray Lane. I'm sorry, it's Ray Lane and Bob Fitzpatrick. Actually, Ray trying to make the pass on Bob around the outside. The 41 looking strong on that high side as they come off turn 2.
Yeah, they've been duking it out, and yeah, Ray finally got that spot from Robert. And they go back to single file. Let's see if anybody's got anything for Travis now. I'm looking at the top 10 there. The 18 just kind of tapped the wall a little bit, and it's still tricky out there for some of these guys.
Ray's starting to pull away from the 3 of Fitzpatrick. I got to think, though, Bob, we see this week in, week out with the 3 car. He is one of those guys, he will save those tires and show up at the end of the race. He does it every week, it seems like. So I'm sure he's taking care of his stuff right now.
Well, yeah, him and Nick Alford we had talked about earlier too. The 2 of them have always kind of been the where did he come from towards the end of the race here. So although Robert's got a great starting spot, and yeah, we know he knows how to save. So we'll see what he can do. He's definitely not looking slow out there, but he might be saving. Probably is saving.
Single file for the top 10. Actually, single file for most of the field here as these guys kind of settle in and start to find somewhere to run to try to make it here.
I mean, I don't know. If I was out there, I would, if I could stay close to the guy in front of me and have a little space with the guy behind me, I wouldn't try to push it. I would just wait till maybe they fall off, if that. Race the track, maybe not race your opponent at this point. This one's a tough track for me, though. So, I mean, it's easy for me to say because I always struggle here.
So I could make lap time here, but it is really hard to kind of, you either have to diamond the corner or really wrap the bottom. You know, that's your two options pretty much here. And it is tough to, it's easy to get impatient. You start pushing the car, and then you start losing lap time just by pushing the car. As you see, Ray Lane starting to really close in on the 86 of Gilbert here.
Yeah, he did. And Kevin Ruff, during that, Kevin Ruff capped the wall. Nick Alford got by him, and Jamie Knopf and Richie Coy now, they were kind of side by side for a little bit. But yeah, that shakeup for the lead, though, is starting to come right now. He's there.
He is making a lot of time here. I wonder if he's taking life out of his tires, though. We will see. We've seen Ray Lane be really quick. Actually, I think he won at another concrete track, Nashville Super Speedway, if I remember right. So
that might be true. Yeah.
Concrete. Well, what? Concrete
yeah.
Ray.
Yeah, Concrete Ray. We always think about Carl Edwards, Concrete Carl, but yeah. I know where you're going with that. But, you know, I think, though, Ray, too, knows. He knows if he can get that clean air in front of him, that's where it's at right now.
Boy, he's all the way up the track right now. We just jumped on board with him all the way against the wall, using every bit of the track in the corner, trying to get that run down the straightaways. Maybe a little too high at that time.
Well, I'll give him credit. I mean, he's been able to kind of catch that lead. This is probably the biggest battle for the lead right now. So, hats off to the guy. He got there. You just got to see if he can make that pass now.
In that dirty air behind the car leading. You see Travis kind of faded to the top trying to take that air away from him, and Ray went to the bottom there at 1 and 2, kind of closed up. Just air games at this point.
Yeah, and Ray, he looks like he's got a really great run off. So whatever he's doing, diamond in the corner or whatnot, which is kind of actually, that's what he is doing. He's got great exit speed.
Back in the corner up. You got to worry, though, because if you get those big runs off the corner, a lot of the times you can heat that right rear up and the car will start getting loose. So you have to be careful here not to get that car that right rear too hot, get the car too sideways. You get it yelled out, start taking the life out of the tire. And not only that, but putting heat in the right rear tire, it will start getting loose on you.
Yeah. The guy I'm looking at right now, too, is Robert, sitting in third right now, just trying to, I'm waiting for him to kind of make his move, just kind of keep an eye on his lap time and where he is. He's still a second off of those guys right now, but I'm waiting to see him start moving his way forward. He was doing that earlier before we had that one caution, so I'm assuming it's going to happen again.
Travis starting to inch away now from Ray Lane in second, Bob Fitzpatrick third, Daniel Simmons, Richie Coy fourth. All these guys just finding somewhere to run. Kind of settle down here for the long run here at Dover. 200 laps, 200 miles, that's a long race.
Yeah, and I wonder if Ray did maybe burn up a tire or two going through there, because, he's definitely not on pace like he was a little while ago.
Watching Hodge get around John Connor. That's for 11th spot. Here comes Jeff Chandler underneath as well for 12th. You see John get the wall there off turn 4.
Yeah, Jeff had a little bit of a penalty earlier on, so he's working his way back up from the back end of the field, knocking on position number 11. 11 is in his sights right now. Just kind of looking through the top 10, though. Everybody's pretty well spaced out, though. A lot of gap between everybody right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised DJ Luna's not having the 9. I know he's involved in that one wreck, maybe one of the other wrecks. Not the night I expected out of him. I expected him to be closer to the front as well in that 81. Just either miss the setup or not having the luck and getting the track position he needs there.
You know, I wonder if a lot of it though is the track itself. You know, it's and maybe some of these guys are just saving out there right now. They know they just need a good green flag run to start making some moves. The more you save now, the more you're going to have towards the end of the run. And I don't necessarily remember how much gas they can have, but if you can at least get to 125, I'm sure they can make it to 125 on the tank of gas that they have. So if they were to split the final 150 laps in half, 75 laps apiece, they still got quite a ways to go. I mean, we're still almost 50 laps from pit stops. If we stay green, there's always that asterisk.
Yeah, so far so good. And as I said, that Jamie Knopf way up the track on the outside of the 19, almost into the wall. If he didn't touch it, I'll be surprised. Trying to get around the 19 McCoy, but unable to make that work out there.
Yeah, it looks like they're passing a lap car at 21 now, too. So dealing with a little bit of lap traffic out there.
Yeah, it's Ray Gill going a lap down there.
Yeah, he's holding the high line and letting a lot of the guys get underneath him. So good move on his part.
The battle for the lead's kind of settled down. Ray Lane's backed off a little bit here. I wonder if he burned his stuff up getting there. He's got the same space in front of him as he does behind him. As Bob Fitzpatrick in third, and Daniel Simmons starting to close in on Bob for third.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the two of them, Robert and Daniel, to start making a little bit of move here to try to get up there. But again, if you can go to lap 125, and now we're at you got about 45 more laps to go, I'd imagine we might see some of these guys starting to make their moves in another 15 laps or so. So I mean, they still might be on a save plan.
Jamie Knopf in a battle with Nick Alford. Nick on the inside, trying to take that position.
Yeah, Nick's holding that low line. And again, you can see the upper and lower lane, how there's really not too much of a predominance of lane choice. It really just comes down to who's got a little bit more tire to make it stick.
Yeah, Jamie's going to hang on to that position. They both have gotten by Kevin Ruff, who's dropped back.
Yeah, they're both quite a bit away from Richie Coy now. Richie Coy having a good solid night, though. He's been in the top 5 pretty much the entire night.
Oh, Daniel Simmons looking to the outside of the 3 of Bob Fitzpatrick. That is for third?
Yeah, fourth. Or no, yeah, third. Well, we know Daniel's got speed. I mean, he got the pole, led a lot of laps, and yeah, he was able to make it by Robert. Actually, it looks like Richie Coy's starting to catch Robert a little bit now, too. Which is surprising, because, I mean, we know Robert's a good long-run saver. So, unless he's just waiting to save. Saving and waiting. But, man, back out front, though, Travis Gilbert, he's been holding a good half a second lead over Ray Lane right now. And Ray really has not lost too much time. I mean, he may have burned up some of his stuff, but he really has not lost much. And they still got a good second gap over Daniel Simmons right now in third. We got a couple guys coming in for pit stops. I don't know if they're scheduled or not.
Yeah, I think some of the guys are laps down or coming to pits to either retire the car or get out of the way of the leaders. Just watching these guys continue to battle. Bob Fitzpatrick trying to hang on here. Richie Coy starting to close in. Richie, you see the different lines, and that's kind of what these guys are kind of explaining the lines they're talking about. You see Richie, he's hugging that inside. Well, now he goes to the top. Of course he does. But he was one of the guys hugging that inside lane all the way through the corner, running that very low lane. And then you see Bob Fitzpatrick going to the corner. You see it in 3 and 4 here, I think. Actually, Richie's going to do the same thing, but he'll go up the track a little bit, kind of dime in the corner and get that run down the banking off the corner. Those are pretty much the 2 ways you can kind of run this track.
Right. And I had to go back up front. I mean, we're not too far off the front there, but Ray is starting to reel in Travis again. He's got that down to 3/10, and Daniel Simmons is starting to catch the two of them as well.
Travis has moved up the track, and I'm not sure it's helped him as Ray Lane tries to. Ray Lane gets a piece of the wall coming off the corner. It's going to open the door for Simmons on the outside, the 06.
Well, a couple laps earlier, too, Ray was running that very high outside line in the corners. So he was making a little bit of time on him. But, yeah, that wall tap definitely hit him.
Like Travis is. Travis has moved up to the top as well.
All right, well, Daniel's down second place. So, and he's got 6/10 over Travis. So we'll see what Daniel's got. We know the Tracy Motorsports team. They got some speed tonight. So let's see. And we know Daniel's got the speed as well. Can he get there? Can he get to the bumper and make that pass for the lead?
But yeah, Travis has moved way up the track. In both ends of the track, and Daniel Simmons is staying about in the middle of the track, and he's starting to inch in.
Yeah, he's definitely catching them. But is it going to be like what we saw with Ray Lane? You know, he gets a tenth off his bumper and just can't make it move.
Shot on board with the 06 of Simmons as he tries to inch in on our leader, Travis Gilbert.
He's got it down to 3/10 right now, so he's getting there. He's almost at that striking distance.
He's making time, but, you know, catching and passing is two different things, as they say, too, and especially here because they're going to have to modify their lines when they start racing each other, and that's going to be interesting to see who's kind of figured that out the best.
Well, they're catching a lap car, too, and there's a few lap cars actually in front of them. So the longer this goes, the more lap cars are going to have to contend with. But, man, he was almost door-to-door right there.
He's definitely there now.
Waiting for a little bit of mistake maybe on Travis's end, or although Travis has been looking really sharp. So
there you go. He touched the wall off the corner. That's going to open the door for the 06 of Simmons. Looking to get by here through 1 and 2. And he's going to make that pass.
He cleared him. Wow. All right, we're new leader.
U6, the 06 of Daniel Simmons is your new leader here. Travis Gilbert falls to second. Ray Lane in third. Fitzpatrick and Coy still fourth and fifth. You see, Gilbert in the wall again off turn 4.
Now you almost wonder too, because now Travis doesn't necessarily have that fresh air that he used to. He's going to have to kind of adjust his line and kind of get back in the groove.
Yeah, now the battle's going to be on for third as Bob Fitzpatrick starts to inch in on the 41 of Ray Lane.
Yeah, we got a pretty tight mid for top 5 right now. A lot of those guys, I mean, they're closer than they all think they are. They're very far away, but they're still pretty close to each other.
Let's see if we got anything else going through the field here. Everybody's pretty much in their own bubble here at this point. Just riding this one out, waiting for the next pit stop. There's John Connor and EJ Luna side by side, battling for 17th spot.
Well, I could see maybe about another 25 laps before we actually start seeing people starting to hit the pit road. Maybe 25, 30 laps. That'll put you about midway. So, I mean, we're not even halfway at the race, though, yet.
Connor in the wall. You're starting to see some of these guys, their handling starting to go in the way. They're starting to beat that wall down coming off turn 4 especially.
Well, the wall is very, very easy to find here as it is. But, yeah, we'll see if you got to stay off it. Which is easier said than done. Especially, too, with this is our longest run of the night. I mean, they've gone almost 50 laps so far. So the handling on some of these cars got to be struggling right now. Man, back out front, Daniel Simmons, he's worked his way. He's got a second lead over Travis Gilbert right now. So that clean air is definitely in Daniel's advantage right now. And Travis, just unfortunately, he's under fire by Ray Lane right now.
That's what I was going to say. Travis is falling off a cliff. He's falling back to Ray Lane, Bob Fitzpatrick, and those guys. Now, he is kind of the cork in the bottle here at this point. As his car is completely falling off.
Yeah, and it looks like, he's He might get passed for second here real soon by Ray. And there goes Ray.
Ray to the inside, that 41 trying to take second spot away from Travis Gilbert as they come off the corner. Man, it's so tough to make these passes off the corner. Going into one, though, he's going to take that position. Here comes the 3 of Bob Fitzpatrick to fill the gap as well on the inside.
Man. Yeah, Travis is he's definitely losing fast. And the more they run side by side, you got Richie Coy and Jamie Knopf right behind him.
Oh, that's going to push Gilbert up high. That's going to give the position to Bob Fitzpatrick. Here comes Richie Coy to the inside of Travis Gilbert as well. It's just a freight train at this point.
Yeah, Jamie's right there as well. So Travis got to stay off the wall. He's got to kind of maintain it, unless he's going to lose 2 more spots here.
You know, I was worried that Ray Lane may be running stuff off. I'm wondering if Gilbert running stuff off here too, because he is dropping like a rock at this point.
Well, it could be that, and it could be just that clean air.
Could be.
And there goes Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. Gets by Ray Lane now too. So Robert up to second.
Here comes those tire savers. That's Bob Fitzpatrick.
Now we got Richie and Jamie Knopf. They were side by side there for a second. They kind of slowed up for Travis. Richie's going to take another stab at Travis right now, side by side.
Coming off the corner.
Ooh, that was tight. Almost, almost a little contact there. Richie trying to make that ultra low line work there, but giving Travis all kinds of room.
Tight coming off the corner. He's going to make this pass through 1 and 2, though. It's going to take that position. Richie Coy up to 4th. You see Travis Gilbert, I don't know if he got loose or what, but came straight down the track there.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say he almost looked like he slowed down. He got a little tight there and maybe kind of lifted a little bit, and it brought him back down the track. But yeah, Richie got by him now. So, unfortunately, Travis, who I think has led the most laps tonight, he is just falling like a brick.
Lap 107 of 200. We're getting close to that 125 mark. You said might be the mark. These guys decide to make a green flag stop if we stay green. We've been green since the stage break so far. These guys have to now start thinking about those. See Travis hit the wall again off turn 4. They've got to be thinking about that.
Well, if you were saving tires, it's definitely not the time to save now. So you got what you got, and again, Robert Fitzpatrick worked his way up to second, got by a lot of guys, which we know he's a good tire saver, but he's got nothing for Daniel. Daniel's got 2-second lead over Robert right now.
You see Gilbert get the wall again, watching this battle with Jamie Knopf. Jamie's finally going to make that pass. Here comes Nick Alford to take advantage of that as well. Travis holding him tight, coming off the corner. He's not going to be able to hang there, though. Alford's going to get positions to move Travis Gilbert back to 8th, 7th spot.
Yeah, and I wonder, too, with the amount of wall taps Travis has been having, too, that they may have affected some of the car handling.
Boy, tight racing coming off the corner there. One car, the 24, having all kind of issues.
Daniel caught up in some major traffic right now, trying to get through some of those lap cars right now. Well, actually, he did get through.
Yeah, he's able to get by, but now Bob Fitzpatrick's going to have to fight through the same traffic here, and he sees it in front. And it's got to be kind of nerve-wracking.
Yeah, Daniel he lost about a half a second trying to get through those guys.
Jump on board with Bob Fitzpatrick as he tries to work his way through this traffic here. Side by side in front of him, you don't want to see that.
No, that's the, come on, give me a door, let me get through.
He gets by the 30 of Mason Hoffner, now ducks to the inside of the 51 of Brian Messer.
That's where you wish you had a horn on these cars, Or at least, what do they do in the sports cars? We flash the lights at them.
Flashing the lights, yeah.
Get out of my way. Yeah, back out front, man. Daniel, he's kind of on his own island right now. He was able to kind of work back that 2-second lead again. So he's
first of our leaders
strong.
On pit road. Travis Gilbert deciding to come to the pits here to make the first green flag stop of the leaders.
All right, yeah. I think a little early in my book, but who knows? It might work out for him.
we really haven't talked about it much, and I'm not sure these guys expected to have this come up, but this is one of the tougher pit roads to get to, for sure, because you're trying to slow down. The transition from the banking to the apron is pretty massive, and it sneaks up on you. Not only that, pit road is 35 miles an hour. It's so slow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forget about the pit road speed here. Yeah, it is. It's like eternity trying to get down that pit road.
Michael Collin in the pits right now as well, so he'll come down, get his stop done. Boy, this is nervous too. Nervous times for those guys, but also for the leaders, because you don't want to stay out here too long and lose too much time standing on these old tires. So who's going to pull the trigger? Alexander Hodge hits pit road. I do not. I wouldn't want to be in these guys' shoes right now, because you have to make that decision. Do you want to pit? You don't want to lose much time.
Well, I think a lot of these guys went a little too early. They're doing this undercut way too soon. Although Mason Hoffner, I just heard call over the radio, he's going in. I think some of these guys, they probably could have stayed on their 10 laps or so. Try to split that run. Because now they're going to have to make their tires last even longer if we stay green. And everybody's looking pretty good out there right now. So there is a very good possibility we do stay green the rest of us. I'll tell you one guy, though, that doesn't seem like he's got a care in the world right now, and that's Daniel Simmons. He's up to 2.5 seconds now, lead over second Robert Fitzpatrick Jr., and just motoring.
He's got a 2.5 second lead. A lot of that came in that traffic, though, because he got through the traffic pretty quickly. And then Bob kind of got hung up behind a side-by-side battle in traffic, and that's cost him a little bit of time. Nick Alford, actually, Ray Lane coming to pit road right now. Here comes the 41. He got passed by the 19 of Coy and Nick Alford before he ducked on the pit road. So Coy up to third. TJ Bartell also in the pits right now.
Well, Robert's actually still kind of in traffic. I don't think he's actually gotten past that group yet. He's getting by Ray Gill right now. But he's still got another lap car in front of him. And Richie Coy is almost 4 seconds off of our leader right now.
I just lost all the drivers on our racing for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. Still have internet connection. Oh, here they come back. Interesting.
Huh. Well, we had a couple of comers and takers as far as pit road goes, but our leaders are still out there. We still got Daniel Simmons, Robert Fitzpatrick, Richie Coy, Nick Alford, Jamie Knopf running your top five. Then you got Jeff Chandler, Lane Allen, Robert Malikian, EJ Luna, Brian Dixon on your top 10. And what I'm showing right now, actually, we only got 9 cars right now on the lead lap. So those are the last 9 cars that have yet to pit.
And we got a mess in front of the 19 of Coy here with that lap traffic. We did have Brian Dixon, Robert Maliki, and Jeff Chandler, Simon Madigan all hitting pit road now. So you're starting to see some of these guys duck into pit lane. And if I'm in this traffic too, this might be the time I pit, because I don't want to lose time in this traffic. If I'm going to have to make a pit stop anyway, I might want to pit before getting held up in this traffic.
Well, the sad thing is the traffic's probably actually got the fresh tires. So you're fighting your old tires against the new tire traffic. So it's making it even harder for you. Richie does get by though, but I don't know. I think if you can ride it out a little bit longer, I think it's going to pay off dividends later on, especially if we stay green.
Yeah, and if we don't stay green, this could be very detrimental to those guys that pitted.
Yeah, very true too. Yeah.
Lane Allen in the pits.
Although if we get a caution right now, we got 7 cars on the lead lap right now, and they're going to be a lot happier than the rest of the field.
So Daniel Simmons continues to circle the track here as we cycle through pit stops. Bob Fitzpatrick in second, still dealing with some traffic in front of him. Richie Coy third, Nick Alford fourth, and Jamie Knopf, your top 5.
Yeah, I mean, our top 3 are separated by 6 seconds, and they're 3 seconds apiece. And then Nick Alford is almost another 3 seconds back for 4th.
We're going some tough traffic here. I think that's the is it the 41 of Ray Lane going around, trying to get his lap back. There's the 81 of EJ Luna.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to see now too. We are at that magic number 125, so I'd imagine we're going to see some of these guys pop in now.
Jamie Knopf in the pits, Brian Master
There
in
you
the
go.
pits, Nick Alfred in the pits.
All right. So yeah, so all I'm looking at is EJ Luna, Daniel, Robert, and Richie are still yet to pit.
And I think the 19's coming this time. He's on the apron through 3 and 4, trying to play it safe. He'll be coming to pit road.
Lock it down to 35. You got a little tire smoke there.
Now the question is, where other leaders come?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Daniel come very close all year. I don't think he actually did get a win yet. I don't think he has actually punched his ticket.
He doesn't have a win this season.
Right.
Yet. His teammates got one.
You know, tonight, I mean, he's looking so strong tonight too. So it's this is definitely one of those things where maybe now you don't want to stay out too late. You don't want to be the lone guy out there that has yet to pit.
Yeah, Daniel's actually the highest in points that has yet to get a win.
Oh, there he is. He's in now.
All right, he's in, and Bob Fitzpatrick stays out. So Daniel Simmons, your points leader or your race leader, into the pits.
Yeah, definitely don't want to speed. Get in and out. Get a good clean stop. Get your tires. All right, well, I just heard William Mullins going in for a pit now too. So I don't know if he already pitted or he's just another late stop, and he's already a couple laps down as it was.
So everybody's pitted, but Bob Fitzpatrick looks like everybody's hit pit road, and Bob's the only one on the lead lap right now. Here he comes into 3. He's going to pull it down the apron, get it slowed down, try to come to pit road. Again, green flag stops is not necessarily something these guys have practiced, so this is going to be a challenge.
It's an art. I mean, that's one thing that lobby racing does not teach you is green flag stops. And you know, usually with the league, you get a little bit more experience with it, but you know, it's not always the case. But hey, you know, my hat's off to these guys. They went good 75 plus laps right now, all green. Let's see if we can finish this off the same way. Let's make this a race.
We'll see where Bob comes out here. He's coming down to his pit stall here. I think Kermit Henning actually has stayed out. He's not pitted yet either in the 91.
Yeah, he's going to be shown as our leader.
So Kermit's going to take the lead there.
And then when all goes well, it looks like Travis Gilbert will retain our lead after Kermit jumps back in.
Yep, there goes Travis around. He'll retake the lead here. Ray Lane in second. See where Bob's going to follow behind Daniel Simmons, maybe more.
Yeah, this is always the interesting stop. Now that we see everybody starting getting their laps back and everybody's on the lead lap now, see where everybody does fall out. But then we got the new tire, old tire strategy, and you know, some of these guys like Travis pitted 20 laps ago.
That's true.
It's going to make a very, very interesting turn of events here if we stay green, which I do hope we do, because to me, some of these green flag runs, they are the most exciting, and it really kind of shows your strategy a little bit.
Jeff Chandler up to 5th right now, but he was one of the early takers for pit stops as well. Richie Coy right behind him. He's in 5th and 6th there.
Yeah, let me go back and look here too. Jeff Chandler pitted on. Oh, hang on.
Last pit on lap 121 is showing.
Yep. Yeah, 121 for Jeff.
So really, he actually did a good job because Richie pitted on 127. So it's only 6 lap difference between those two. Unless he took 2 tires. Did he take 2 maybe?
Yeah, well, Richie pitted 128. No, Jeff did take 4.
Okay, so that was a good jump for him. As
But
Richie
still
gets
is-
around him.
Yeah, he does get around him though. Tires are so premium though here too. I mean, even a few lap difference like that though, I think is an advantage if you were to pit later. But again, we're going to see how this all plays out. I mean, if that's the way we think it is, Robert and Daniel should be fighting for the lead here at the end of this.
Yeah, Daniel gets around Ray Lane for second, so Simmons up to second there trying to run down Travis Gilbert. He's got a 1.2 second lead over Simmons right now.
Yeah, and Travis got a little bit of company. Well, he's out in front, but there's a lap car next to him, and the lap car actually looks like he's getting ready to pass him now. Is that Kermit that's next to him?
That's the 81, I believe.
Oh, okay. My trading paints is all jazzed up as usual, so I don't see all the paint jobs.
Oh, Travis blinked out there.
Yeah, he's been having a couple connection issues, but I'll tell you, blinking out or not, he can see Daniel Simmons catching him mighty quick.
Yeah, he might be blinking, but the flash is behind him. The 06 of Simmons really running him down quickly.
Oh yeah, he is on him. He's got maybe another 2 laps where he's going to continue to stay out front here, if that.
Again, the tire offset on those guys. It shows Travis Gilbert in on lap 112, 129 for Simmons. So that's a pretty big.
Yep. And Daniel had such a huge lead before coming into the pits as well. I mean, he has 3-second lead over second. That's kind of why you see him stacking up where he's at right now. Now, I guess the big question too is, and we know how iRacing and some of the fuel management. Do you got enough fuel in this car? Did you make sure that you gave yourself an extra lap or 2 just in case?
Here he goes to the inside. Travis Gilbert on the outside. Daniel Simmons trying to make that pass for the lead on the inside. The 06 makes that pass pretty easily through 1 and 2 clear. Back to the front. The 06 of Daniel Simmons.
Yeah. Which it was easy, or it looked easy because it was easy, especially with the lap difference. But still not bad for Travis. And Travis has still got a little bit of buffer here, where he still might be able to manage maybe a top 5, maybe even top 10 out of this.
So yeah, Travis is going to try to hang on to second as Daniel Simmons is going to pull away with those newer tires. Looking pretty. So far, so good. Lap 143 of 200. Still a ways to go, but he's looking like he's in position to possibly get that first win of the season.
Yeah, I'm kind of going back to, I want to see like Ray Lane. Where did he pit? He pitted at lap 119. He's running 3rd right now. And then Robert Fitzpatrick, we know he was our last guy to pit. As far as our leaders go, he was lap 132, so he's motoring.
Making that pass right now by Ray Lane, so Fitzpatrick up to 3rd. And yeah, he's going to be coming as well, but he's only got a 2-lap offset on Daniel Simmons.
Yeah, does he have? I mean, he's got the laps right now, and he's about 1.5 back from Daniel. So yeah, he's definitely in striking distance. He can make it happen. We know he knows how to save too, and he was looking pretty good towards the end of that last run. Although Daniel, man, he's had a rocket ship tonight, all night. Just that one little snafu early on, but other than that, he has been motoring.
Yeah, he did have that one issue off the corner, which kind of concerns me too. I don't know if something happened to his car there, if his car fell off. You know, you have to kind of adjust to that if your car starts doing something different in the long run. Although the last long run, he looked like he was fine. I don't really know, unless he just had a momentary lapse of concentration maybe, and something happened.
Yeah. Well, he got a little loose, and again, he made a great save, but definitely hurt his speed early on after that looseness. And he did tap the wall. I don't think it was a hard crack. I mean, it definitely was enough to kind of put him back a few spots, but yeah, he doesn't look like he's suffering at all. And maybe if he did have any damage, he was able to get it fixed during the stage.
Just looking back through the field, there's Richie Coy, Jeff Chandler, Nick Alford in 7th, Jamie Knopf in 8th. What name I don't see is Brian Dixon. Apparently had issues on pit road. He's down in 27th position, a lap down.
Brian Dixon, he's showing me 27 laps down right now.
Oh.
So
Okay.
he's still on pit road. So yeah, he's out for tonight. I'm not sure what happened. So I guess Nick looked like he might be the victor tonight. He's getting 1 million credits.
Let's see, was Dixon involved in that wreck? Let's go back and look and see his last lap. See what happened to Brian Dixon here. Our Best One Tire and Auto Care instant replay here. So if this is coming to pit road or if this was early. Oh. You know what? He had the same issue. He had the issue at the same time I had connection issues. So I wonder if there's some funky things going on with iRacing.
Oh, yeah, that's very possible. Yeah, because that was about 29 laps ago or so.
Interesting.
It's bad enough when you have your own personal PC issues or you have hardware issues, but man, when it's something completely out of your control, like an iRacing glitch, it's even more frustrating. Well, we got Robert, and Robert just gets by Travis right now for second.
Yep, Bob Fitzpatrick around Travis. He's P2, 1.5 seconds back. Let's see if he can make up some time. Daniel right now dealing with some lap traffic. It's going to slow him down just a little bit.
Well, there's cars scattered all over the field right now. So, yeah, there's lap traffic everywhere. And I don't think really anybody has what I would say, quote unquote, clean air. But, yeah, Robert's making it work right now. And he's slowly working in. He's got it down to 1.3 right now. So Robert's coming. He's definitely got the laps to get there.
Yeah, we got plenty of laps. 45 laps to go. 47 actually laps to go. And yeah, he could get there if he's got the speed.
Well, we know he has the speed. He's going to need a little bit of lap traffic help. Help to let him by and maybe hold up Daniel a little bit. Looked like Ray Lane got by Travis Gilbert now as well. So Ray Lane's up to third.
Yep. Travis
looks like Richie might be the next guy to pass Travis here.
Those older tires, Travis Gilbert pitting early. He's paying the price now, but had to throw a Hail Mary, see if anything could work out for him there.
Well, he's still got a bit of a buffer up to sixth place. I mean, he's still got a 5 second or 4 second gap over sixth right now. In sixth place is Nick Alford. So, I mean, there's still quite a bit of laps to go, though, but he might be all right.
Daniel's starting to open it back up a little bit, up to 1.5 once again. It was down to 1.3 at one point.
Yeah, he's just cutting and dicing through traffic right now. Well, at least he's got clean air right now, but he was. I guarantee, though, a lot of these guys just want to keep it green. Although maybe there might be a few here that might not be opposed to having another yellow. We only have 13 on the lead lap. EJ Luna is our lucky dog recipient if a caution shall fly now.
This is Bob Fitzpatrick looking forward. You can see Daniel Simmons. There is no traffic between them now. First and second there, and he is closing it down. 1.2 seconds now.
Yeah, he finally, he's got that clean air now. So he's moving. We might have a little nail biter here towards the end of this. Again, Daniel. Yeah. Daniel's starting to catch up with some traffic now. I've been trying to go back through the field here, just trying to see if any other action is going on, but everybody's kind of spread out. Nothing really too exciting going on as far as passing. Everybody's just kind of holding their own and just trying to finish this off.
You see Richard Coy closing in on Gilbert with those older tires. It should be a pretty easy pass here.
I think I heard Travis let Richie by there.
Oh, he is. He's coming to pit road. Travis Gilbert back. He missed pit road.
Yeah, I was going to say it. He didn't look like he was going to make it there.
And you were right.
And there's our yellow.
Oh, Shad Curran involved. The 66. turned around there in turn 1 and 2. So caution is out. Actually 3 and 4. He's going to bring it down to pit road. So you can see what happened here. Our Best One Tire Auto Care Instant Replay, Shad Curran.
Looked like he was just trying to get into the pit lane.
Trying to get to pit road. Spins it. Spins up the track.
That's that rear brake. Wow. Definitely not what some of the guys wanted to see, but I have a feeling we're going to see everybody coming in for some tires now. Which is going to change everything.
Spins up the track there. Luckily, I don't think there's any major damage involved with anybody, but yeah, here they come down pit road.
No, even Chad, he barely tapped the wall himself. But yeah, everybody was able to miss him. But yeah, we got a full pit road. Pit crews are in full force.
And will we see any 2 tire checkers here? We've seen the 48 especially take 2 tires in these situations. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm looking at him in directly to see what he does.
Looks like they're going to go to 4 on the 06, the 41, the 3.
Yep, Jamie took 2.
That's no surprise to me, but he's going to come out 3rd. Daniel Simmons, Bob Fitzpatrick, your top 2.
Man, I'm almost wondering. Travis probably got lucky there, not even taking that, missing that pit stop. I think he probably saved himself.
So we're going to get a reset here.
Yeah, reset with maybe 35 to go.
Yeah, about 35 laps.
Once we go green.
Take this opportunity to remind you to go to drinksvictory.com. Use code FTSR for 10% off your order. You can get some of that great Victory Fuel, Lucky Lemon, Throttle Punch, and of course the Purple Potion, the new flavor they have out. You got to check them out. Drinkvictory.com. You will not be disappointed. You've got to try these flavors out. Victory Fuel, proud sponsor of the Victory Fuel Cup Series here at FTSR.
Yeah, it looked like we had a lot of guys too stayed out, maybe try to get their lap back. So we're going to have a lot of guys on the tail end of the field. They'll be back on the lead lap, but or at least got maybe 1 lap left back, but maybe hoping for another caution so they can play with the big boys up here. But we got 17 guys still on the lead lap. So still a pretty good sized chunk of drivers still fighting for a lead win here.
2 by 2. They are getting ready for the restart. Daniel Simmons up front elects to take the bottom. You got the 3 of Bob Fitzpatrick on the outside lane. And speaking of lane, you have Ray Lane in P3, Jamie Knopf in 4th with those 2 tires, and Nick Alford up to 5th. We'll see what happens here as the pace car is going to dive off through 3 and 4. 35 laps to go in the Dover 200. Who's going to take home the win? We're about to find out. The 06 of Simmons creeps into the restart zone. Waits to fire off. There is the fire off. And actually him and the 48 going to get a great jump and going to take 1 and 2 there.
I think there was a little bit of teammate talking. Oh, we got a little checkup in the back there. Everybody they got bobbled up, but they stayed straight. Man. Yeah, I'm really kind of interested to see how Jamie's going to make these 2 tires work. We've seen him make it work in the past. I don't know if you could do it here, to be quite honest with you.
Hodge bouncing off the wall there behind him. Battling the 16 of Robert Malikian trying to make time here. Well up front, you're right. Daniel Simmons, Jamie Knopf, 1, 2. Bob Fitzpatrick 3rd. And now Simmons has a rear gunner. A teammate there, the 48.
Yeah, it's very well put. A rear gunner for sure. Yeah, he's got his teammate right behind him, and
he's a battle for 3rd. 19 Okoye on the inside of Fitzpatrick.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, these guys are not going to. They're not going to be saving too much. They're putting everything on the table right now.
Oh, both those, the 3 and the 19 up the track into the wall in the front stretch. Caution is out. We watched it live. The 3 up the track, the 19 of Coy up the track as well. Both those guys involved in the crash. Need to go back and look at that because it looked really odd. It looked like both cars just washed up the track.
Well, the 3 tapped the wall, but Richie was actually getting loose before they actually tapped the wall. Or before the 3 tapped the wall.
Let's go back and look at that. That's what tired auto carry instant replay coming off the corner. Both of them up the track. I just really, really odd looking.
Yeah, it was kind of wild looking, or at least odd.
Both of them up off the bottom of the track coming off the corner. I don't know what happened. Let's run on board with the 19 of Coy to see if we can get a better. Yeah, both of them just. It looks like both of them got tied at the same time, and both of them went up the track. Like there was no contact between the two of them until the 3 hit the wall, but both of those cars washed up the track. Unfortunately, the 3 was the first to get the wall, bounced off the wall into the 19 of Coy, and where Coy was positioned just turned his car down into the inside wall. I just really, really strange. It looks like an interesting air situation there.
Yeah, and the 3 looks pretty good nose damage. Richie's got some nose damage himself, but not nearly as bad.
Yeah, you said Richie got loose, and I think he got loose because he knew he was washing up the track trying to stay off the 3.
Right, yeah.
And the 3 was, I mean, he was dead to rights there up the track as well. I just, it's just really odd. Really, really odd.
Very, very odd. I know, yeah. I'll tell you, though, I'm kind of looking at our leaders now, though. We got 2 new guys in the top 5. We got TJ Bartell and Kevin Ruff now in the top 5, and then Lane Allen in 6th right now. So we got a bit of a shakeup now after that.
We do.
With the 30 laps to go.
And the sun's back out, too. That's going to change things a little bit for these guys as well. Jeez, things just continue to get shaken up here. You got to wonder. I kind of wonder, too, if the change in conditions maybe had something to do with that wreck, too. I don't know. But with the sun coming back out, it's going to heat the track up pretty quickly, and that's going to make it really slick out here. That's going to add an extra challenge to all these guys. Things just got turned on their heads here, guys.
Oh, yeah. And I'm kind of listening to some of the back chatter in chat with some of the drivers, and Richie said he just got a little tight trying to get up there and trying to stay off of him. Robert didn't seem too overly upset either, though, because I think Robert probably was feeling the same issues.
I think when those guys go back and look at that, they're going to be like, I don't. Both of them got tight at the same time, and then Richie realized that he got out of the gas to try to keep off the 3. And he got loose, but he was already up the track. The 3 was already up the track before that even happened. It just really odd situation.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, unfortunate for both of them. 2 good cars tonight.
Yeah, they're both gonna hate that. I know. They both were.
They still got a little time to get maybe back up there, maybe make up a little bit what they've lost.
I think the 19 might be done for the night. He's on pit road still. So we get ready for the restart. Daniel Simmons continues to lead. Now he's got his teammate Jamie Knopf beside him. Side by side, Simmons going to take the outside on this restart. You got TJ Bartell and Ray Lane in row 2. Could TJ sneak up here and do something with it? We're about to find out. The restart zone green flag is out, and we're going racing once again.
Man, Daniel got a great jump out there. Still got his teammate in tow, his gunner.
Yeah,
Gunner on his tail.
TJ Bartell able to grab 3rd there in front of Ray Lane, Kevin Ruff. Here comes Ray to the inside of TJ.
Made it tight there. TJ gave him a little space here. Man, they're still door to door for 3rd.
Oh, we got a caution. Michael Blackner.
Oh.
I'm looking for Blackner on my list here. There he is. Boy, cautions breed cautions.
Yeah, Michael got loose, and I believe it was Mason Hoffner couldn't get off him.
Best One Tire Auto Care Instant Replay. That's Jeff Chandler. That is not the car I need to look at. Let's go back and look at it here. Yeah, looks like he got him arrow loose, maybe. The 30. Even though it's not a thing in the next gen, but hey, whatever.
It's a thing here.
Yeah, it's a thing in iRacing for some reason, but it's not a thing in real life. But he did get him arrow loose there. And it looks like the car just switched ends on him there.
All right. Well, I can tell you the guy that's probably appreciating all these cautions right now is Jamie Knopf. With those two-tire strategy, he probably had to be worried. You know, he threw that Hail Mary with his two-tire stop like he always does. But, you know, with the cautions like this, it's definitely kind of helping prolonging that two-tire strategy. So he's probably not overly upset about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worked out so far. And, yeah, you got a new player there in third, too, TJ Bartell. See if he can do anything with these guys. Ray Lane, Kevin Ruff, your top five. Kevin, he's finally gotten back to where he started in fifth spot. You got Lane Allen, Nick Alford, Travis Gilbert, Jeff Chandler, and Robert Maliki in your top 10.
Yeah, a couple of new players up there, but for the most part, a lot of the same top 10 guys we've seen. So still a lot can happen. We've got we're gonna have what 25 probably when we go green, a little over 25.
Well, guys, one of the spotters said that the track temp was at 98, and now it's at 93. But it's probably gone back up since then because that was a comment a few minutes ago.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's definitely brighter out, so I'd imagine the track's a little bit hotter right now.
Well, we're getting down to it here. Right now, 25 laps to go. Going to get it green with about 23 to go. And, yeah, the intensity just going to ramp up more and more here at this point.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, we got one guy, I'm sure, watching his teammates right now battling for the lead here. Ben Tracy, we talked to him earlier. He's in the booth, rooting him on, telling him what's going on, and praying for the best, maybe 1-2 finish for his guys tonight.
You got a hungry TJ Bartell back there behind him. Ray Lane also trying to get another win. Concrete Ray.
Yeah. Well, then you got Kevin. I mean, Lane Allen up to 6 too. So I mean, we got a lot of good guys up there. I mean, really anything can happen. And like we've already seen, stuff has happened and we just didn't expect to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, your points leader's on the front row with his teammate trying to get his first win. We'll see what happens here as the 06 brings him down to the restart zone. The pace car pulls off. We'll get ready for a restart. 23 laps to go here at Dover. Waiting for the start. There's the green flag, and we are racing.
And Daniel gets that good lead. Good jump already. Jamie follows in as a gunner. And Jamie right now, he just needs to stay ahead of Nick to kind of keep a little bit of point distance off of him for the points.
Well, they are scattered all over the place here back here. Yeah. Almost 3 wide, now 3 wide.
Yeah, they are 3 wide.
Oh, there's contact. There's more contact. They keep it straight off the corner somehow.
Nick got stuck in the sucker hole there. He's still in that sucker hole.
Oh! Alexander Hyde
Travis.
Sideways. JC Evans, there's a big wreck down the backstretch. Caution is out.
Travis looked like he got a little loose on the inside there of that 3 wide situation and just could not hold it.
You know, there's a lot more to these races than just going fast and turning left, and you're seeing it. Some of these guys can do that out front, but they get in traffic and they lose their head.
And the sad thing is I see guys trying to slow down for the accident, and that rear end just comes around on them.
Well, let's see what happened in our Best One Tire Auto Care instant replay here. Yeah, you see the 89 out of shape on the bottom there. Tap from the 31, and then he goes up and collects the 09. who spins down the backstretch. J.C. Evans, and the 22 spins as well. Who was that right behind Travis Gilbert?
Wait, say again? Who was
a
Trent?
Touched the apron. Let's go back and look.
Yeah. It did look like, he did touch the apron a little bit.
Making that 3-wide move there. It's right on board here. Goes into the corner, touches the apron, touches it again, just all out of shape there. Oh, and the 09 was already loose when he tapped him there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Nick got kind of stuck in that sucker hole, and everybody was just trying to scatter around him, and they're giving him room, but yeah, just not enough. And unfortunately, Travis did. Yeah, he hit that curb a little bit.
There's Jeff Chandler right behind him. Let's try to move over to Chandler. Going to the corner, he's loose. Chandler tries to check up for him, he just cannot get off of him, and finally the 09 just happened to, we'll ride him over with the 09 because the 09 was, again, he was loose, trying to avoid the wreck, and just happened to kind of fall right in the lap of Travis Gilbert, or else he might have been all right. He gets loose trying to avoid him. He gets loose off the corner right in front of him.
I almost wonder if JC just tapped the brake a little bit. Maybe that rear end just started coming around on him. Maybe a quick checkup or a quick pump of the brake, and you know how these cars can be, and it's the braking on them is really some of the worst thing of this car. I mean, there's so many factors, and just the track. What do we say? It eats you up and spits you out, right? That's what we're seeing here tonight.
Yep, certainly. Well, eat more laps off the clock here.
Yeah, Jamie again is still probably enjoying this, right?
Yep, down to the outside on this restart. Jamie Knauf on the inside.
He's definitely saved his team a set of tires tonight. So let's see if he can hold on to that second spot. Maybe even battle for the lead here.
A half a set anyway. Save
right, yeah.
Time. Seen the 48 blink a little bit here too.
Yeah.
I hope this connection hangs on. All right, we're getting ready for a green flag. Restart here. Simmons, Knauf, Lane, Bartel, and Kevin Ruff, your top 5. Through the restart zone. There's the launch. Green flag is out, and we are racing here at Dover. 19 to go.
TJ got a good run. He's side by side with Jamie right now. Jamie looks like he's going to be able to hold that low line, though, and stay ahead of TJ.
We know, too, between these two teammates that there are no team orders. Usually those guys race pretty hard for the win. I don't know if the 48 may be at a little bit of a disadvantage anyway. Oh, did you see a car in the wall back there? That's the 99, Kevin Ruff.
Yeah, he got a little loose. Kind of went up the track there and tapped the wall. Able to keep it straight, though. Now he's 3 wide.
3 wide again.
Yeah, there isn't any team order, but I know they would love to see Jamie get, or not Jamie, but I know they'd love to see Daniel get that win, though. He's been so close so many times this year. He's really got a strong car, and he's been putting himself in the right spots all night tonight. So I'm sure that's where the team's head's at right now, but I think they'll take a 1-2 finish either way.
Right now, looking in good position, but Ray Lane has gotten by TJ Bartel. Now TJ under fire from the 14 of Lane Allen.
Yeah, Lane up to 5 right now. He's got a mirror full of cars, so.
Alexander Hodge and Nick Alford all behind him here.
Alexander just tapped the wall a little bit. Nick desperately wants that under line. He's trying to get under him, and there he goes.
Here comes the 16 of Malikian to the outside. Way up high in turns 1 and 2. A little higher than you want to be. Allow Jeff Chandler to get under him.
I don't know. Robert's still got a pretty good run out there. They're door to door. see though. Jeff was able to go. Oh, he almost slide jobbed him.
Jeez, everybody bouncing off the wall, turn 4. The Alexander Hodge, the 16, the 99. Everybody using that wall at this point in this car.
Well, we're almost 10 to go. So yeah, these guys they're definitely not laying up for anything or anybody right now.
Hodge falling like a rock on the outside. I wonder if he's got damage. He's hit the wall again there coming off the corner.
Yeah, he almost, Simon and Travis made a little contact there, trying to get by Alexander.
Nothing happening up front. Everybody's single file. The battle's back here for about 10th spot. Simon Magden holds 10th, trying to get by Kevin Ruff. Travis Gilbert back there trying to get back to a decent finishing position.
Yeah, Jamie's holding pretty tight to his teammate, though, and Ray Lane really has not been able to close in on either one of them. So if it stays the way it is, that might be our 1-2-3 right now. But man, Jamie's he's just hanging in there with them 2 tires. Very impressive. Anytime he does it, I'm impressed because it's very hard to do.
Oh, we got a car around on the front stretch. Alexander Hodge, William Owens involved, I believe. They stay green. Everybody's rolling. So green flag stays out here.
Yeah. TJ Bartal.
Oh, the 48. Jamie Knopf loose off the corner. He's going to give up that second spot.
Oh, wow.
Let's go allow Ray Lane by.
I was going to say TJ, he was kind of far away from third right now, but yeah, that put him right into third. And he's still got pretty good gap to fourth right now of Lane Allen.
Can Ray Lane do anything with the 06 of Daniel Simmons?
You're down to 8 to go.
9 laps to go here at Dover. Lane Allen trying to hang on against Nick Alford for fourth.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Daniel's got a pretty strong car tonight. Ray's going to really have to just try to push it. He even wants to get close to him. But then there again, I don't know if he's got enough time to actually. He might have enough time to get to his bumper, but to pass him, I just don't see that happen. And yeah, right there, Ray went that high line like he was doing earlier on in the race, and I don't think it's working for him right now.
Yeah, he's trying everything he can, running different lines. He's running way up the top. Oh, off the wall. He hits the wall there.
Yeah, it's definitely he's giving it all he's got. It's not unfortunately working for him, and Daniel's just pulling away. Daniel's got 8/10 over him right now.
9
they're top 3. 9/10 now. Yeah, and TJ's a 1.8 away. So our top 3 are within 2 seconds of each other.
Yeah, battle for fourth still. Lane Allen still trying to hang on against Nick Alford for fourth spot here. Lane having a great night so far.
Yeah, Lane's looking really sharp, and he's been clean all day. And the car looks real nice and solid and stable as well. So you just got to kind of keep it between the walls there.
Still 8/10 of a second, almost 9/10 of a second between first and second.
It's like TJ's starting to kind of climb up a little bit on Ray there, but I don't know. I don't think he's got enough time to get there.
I think it kind of depends on how much of a Hail Mary Ray wants to throw, trying to catch Daniel Simmons, because if he's not careful, if he causes too much damage to his car or steps out a little bit, TJ will be right there at the pounce.
Yes, very true. And that's kind of what we're looking at from fourth and beyond, too. Those 4 cars. You got Kevin, Jamie, Nick, and Lane right now. Any one slip up by any of them can change a lot of those spots there.
We've got 3 laps to go here.
Kevin's getting underneath Jamie right now, taking away. It looks like he's taking away 6 from him.
Kevin underneath the 48, up the track a little bit.
Yeah, those are big. Oh, here's TJ. TJ's able to get by.
Oh,
Ray.
He's caught Ray Lane, and he's passed Ray Lane. So TJ Bartel under the 41, but can he complete the pass into 3 and 4? He can roll that center. He does clear him. So TJ Bartell up to P2. Wonder what happened to Ray there.
I think he was just like you were saying, giving it all. Maybe got a little too high. Tried a little bit too much of a Hail Mary.
So TJ Bartell up to second, over a second back from our leader, though.
I think we are 1 to go now, if I'm not mistaken, or 2 to go.
We are coming around to the checkered flag. It's going to be 06. Daniel Simmons, your lucky number tonight. Daniel Simmons wins at Dover.
Man. Crazy race tonight.
That happened a little quicker than I expected. Yeah, we were on the white flag lap. He was able to get that done. TJ Bartell comes home second. Able to slide by Ray Lane, who finishes in third, your podium tonight. But Daniel Simmons gets that monkey off its back and gets that win for the season, and that's going to be good for the playoffs. Although he was the highest in points without a win, he's now going to check that box and get a win.
Yeah, finally he gets that monkey off his back.
Or if that monkey's got a wrench, Tony.
He might have a wrench with him, wrench in hand and a banana in the other. But man, TJ, we had a 38 car field. TJ started 36, finished second tonight.
34 spots gained. Shows it doesn't really matter where you start. It's all about where you finish.
Yeah, hell of a drive for TJ tonight, and Ray did a great job as well. And Lane Allen finished at fourth too, holding off Nick Alford. Nick Alford obviously winning our 1 million credits. Pinky to the chin or the lip or whatever the hell he does. But yeah, great race though.
Looking at our finisher result, Daniel Simmons gets it done tonight here at Dover. Very, very strong car all night. Able to grab the checkered flag and then number 06. Second place for TJ Bartell in that 28. He takes on P2. Great climb for him. Ray Lane up there in the mix all night. Had a strong car, comes on P3. Fourth for Lane Allen in the 14th. Good run for him as well. You got Nick Alford in fifth there, trying to claw some points back from her points leader, Jamie Knopf, who finished 2 spots behind him in 7th spot in the 48. Kevin Ruff finishes 6th between those two in the 99. Good solid finish for him. Robert Malikian finishes in 8th. 9th is going to be the 31 of Jeff Chandler. In 10th spot, Travis Gilbert led early, falls to 10th to finish out the night.
Yeah, and then finishing off 11th, we had Simon Magnan. 12th, Michael Call. Kermit Henn, 13th. E.J. Luna, 14th. J.C. Evans, 15th. Robert Fitzpatrick Jr., 16th. Mason Hoffner, 17th. William Owens, 18th. Brian Messer, 19th. Michael Blackner, 20th. Alan Duranco, 21. Richie Coy, 22. Alexander Hodge, 23. Ray Gill, 24. Shad Kern, 25. John Connor, 26. Brian Dixon, 27th. William Lark, 28th. Martin Garreau, 29th. AJ Zapata, Kyle Milliken, Alex Murphy, Robert Fitzpatrick Sr., Cole Fitzpatrick, Brandon Fetterplace, Ben Tracy, Martin Pinnell, and Cameron King round out your 38 car field tonight, man. But it was a pretty good race though, overall. I mean, a tough track, a lot of interesting strategies by a few guys, hurt a few, some guys gained a few, and pretty good overall.
It was interesting for sure. Some strategy plays. We had green flag pit stops. We had some twists and turns throughout the night with the 19 and the 3 being involved in wrecks. We both thought those two would be players at the end of this race. Unfortunately, with that accident, a lot of things happened. Very exciting. And we'll come back on the other side of this break here. We'll get our thoughts from our top 3 finishers, see what they thought about the race tonight, and look forward as we head out of Dover. We'll do all this on the other side. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a iRace or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
We are Best One.
The best tires.
The best customer service.
The best automotive service.
The best team.
And the best customers. You see, Best One isn't just our name, it's who we are. Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Back here at Dover Motor Speedway, finishing up the Dover 200 for the Victory Fuel Cup Series here on Full Throttle Television. An exciting and eventful race for sure. We're going to jump straight to our post-race show and talk to our top three finishers here tonight here at Dover. We'll start with our third place finisher, which is Ray Lane. Ray, congratulations, man. Third place finish in the 41. You were strong out there. You were up there all night having a strong run. Thought you were going to finish second to Daniel there. What happened there towards the end?
I kind of slapped a wall there at the end, and I seen TJ got a run, so I didn't want to cause anything, so I gave it to him. So
I hear you, man. You were strong up there. We were talking on the broadcast too. We were talking about how you had to kind of balance that, because I know you wanted to throw some Hail Marys trying to get to Daniel, but if you weren't careful, it was you could step in the wrong spot there and give that second place up, and it looks like what happened. But man, you had a strong run out there, a strong finish. It was a very strong race. I think you were up in the top three pretty much all night.
yeah, I was up there all night. Like I can't complain about it. So
Well, it was exciting behind you. I don't know. I'm sure you're going to go back and watch it, but there were some things happening behind you that kind of kept interrupting you there. I know you had the cautions there to deal with and the restarts. Just talk about your night and kind of how things developed there.
well, I probably wouldn't have finished up here if Richie and them didn't get into it in that wreck. I'm just glad I didn't get into that one when they collided. But honestly, I mean, started off second, and I just buying time, and I don't know, just
When
lap by lap.
You
you
did
know?
blank out during the race? I don't know how I got here. What?
Well, I mean, I just take my time, like, you know.
Yeah.
If I was racing go-karts, it's one thing, but this is completely different. So, I try to kind of be respectful, a little bit more respectful than I would in real life. So, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, again, 200 laps is nothing to sneeze at here at Dover anyway. This is one of the tougher tracks to kind of get a hold on. And any small mistake is kind of magnified here for whatever reason. It's really tough. I mean, the walls are really, really close. The elevation changes between the turns are, there's a lot to deal with this car. And on top of that, you got this car to deal with. So it's not an easy thing for sure.
No, it can get tight, and then you can get, if you're in, the wake, you can get, it can go from tight to loose just like that in the instance. So you got to be really up on the steering wheel. You can't really give a lot of steering input to it. If you do, it could wrap around. So
we had a very quiet and very calm night tonight. Come home, P3, man. Congratulations again on a solid finish. I'm going to hand you the mic there, let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs.
Yeah, I want to thank all my teammate Travis. I don't know where he ended up, but think he had a little pit road, overshot his pit road. So I didn't do that tonight. So I'm proud of that one. But yeah, I want to thank, everybody at 0 Points Racing and y'all for putting this stuff on and broadcasting it. And that's basically, and my owner's dad, Todd, all of them. So can't complain. I'll try again next week.
Absolutely. Well, man, congratulations tonight. Go enjoy it. We'll see you next week.
All right, man. See you.
There's your third place finisher, the 41 of Ray Lane. We're going to throw it down to Tony, who's standing by with our second place finisher, TJ Bartell.
Man, it started 36 tonight, and you managed to work your way up to second place. Congratulations tonight, TJ. Hell of a drive tonight. Tell us about your night.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, kind of tentative going in. Didn't know really what to expect with 38 cars, and didn't want to get where I'd be in the way because I have no fire off speed for some reason. But I knew it was really good on a long run, so I just tried to be as patient as possible, just kind of let things come to me, and was able to miss some stuff on the track, and kind of kept working forward, and towards the very end of that last run, my car was really coming back into me, and I caught Ray, and he hit the fence, and killed his momentum, and he was kind enough not to try and block me or fight me for it. I appreciate him doing that and saving his car because he hit the wall up pretty good.
Well, yeah, we saw that towards the end where you took second from him, and we were even just mentioning to Ray now. He the way he was kind of driving, there was that possibility that he might have got a little bit out of shape, and you were able to capitalize on, which you did. And I just want to know, how did you get up into the top 5? I mean, we didn't really see your name up there at all throughout the whole race, and then towards the end, I mean, we know there was a few cautions there towards the end, and you just kind of kept working further and further forward. So, was there any strategy, any 2 tire stops, anything like that?
Now 4 tires, put extra fuel in because I was afraid it would get too tight, which I could have done with a little bit less fuel, but it worked out. Just trying to be as patient as I could without having guys run over me because I was slower getting in because I didn't want to tear up the right front. Plus, it helps the car turn so much better, and you can get a better run off. So it was just just trying to be as patient as I could and not put my car in a bad spot.
You absolutely did that. And again, congratulations. I mean, yeah, definitely hard charger of the night, 36 spots or 34 spots total overnight. I'm sure your teammate Jeff is pretty proud of you too as well. And again, congrats, man. And go ahead. Thank your sponsors.
Well, thanks, Tony and Brody. Appreciate you guys up in the booth. Full Throttle TV does a good job, and it's always cool to go back and watch them. Appreciate Full Throttle, Sim Racing, the league, the drivers here do a good job. It's fun racing with these guys. And I'm glad to see Jeff rebound and get a top 10. He had a couple incidents he got messed up in and was still able to soldier on and get a top 10. So happy for that. I got to thank Jeff Chandler Racing because he gives me the tools I need to finish well, and tonight was one of those where we were able to actually make it happen. So very happy with that. Got to thank Elliott Sadler Esports, Victory Fuel for sponsoring the series, and Sim Racing Points for all they do. Got to thank Napa on the car tonight, and Ring Dog Rescue, and Chevrolet.
All right, man. Well, congrats again, and we'll see you next week. And I think we got Mr. Brody Hanner with our first-time winner of the year, Daniel Simmons.
Yeah, it's not his first time in Victory Lane, but it's his first time this season. Finally getting that monkey off your back. Daniel, congratulations. Daniel Simmons, your winner here tonight at Dover.
Thank you. It didn't seem like it was ever going to happen.
Man, you were strong early on. You had that little bobble though off turn 4. I want to go back and talk about that because it seemed like it got out of control a little bit there on you on that one run, and we never saw it again. So was there an adjustment there that you made, or was that just having to get used to the car maybe stepping out a little bit on the long run?
No, so there was an adjustment, but it wasn't a meant to happen adjustment. So it was just tried something in practice right there and really wasn't crazy about it. Thought I put the right setup in, but it was actually that one. So my other set there, I kind of had to baby it for the first 6, 7 laps, and then I could put the power down pretty good. But with that one little change right there, you couldn't. So I found out the hard way.
There you go.
Ended up working out pretty good though. Long run speed, I mean, I felt like it was probably the best out there. So it was a mess up, but I guess it finally worked out in my favor for once.
Yeah, you were a rocket ship for sure. Even on that long green flag run, you were lights out. You know, some of those guys kind of took off on tires, and I expected you and the three of Fitzpatrick to kind of be saving tires back there and kind of show up there at the end, and you guys both started to claw back in. But man, yours just it woke up and took off. I mean, it was really quick there after a couple laps. So kind of talk about, I guess, the strategy, the thought process when we had that green flag run, and then there at the end having all those restarts. I know that had to be nerve wracking.
Yeah, it was. I mean, coming into this deal, I really didn't think I had much of a shot. Really not a Dover fan. So set on pole. Didn't really think I was going to probably qualify inside the top 15. Set on pole, which was a surprise. Then I was like, well, heck, the dirty air here is such a big factor. I should be pretty good. So pulled them right there on that initial start. Messed up, dropped back to, I think, 6th or so, and I figured it was done after that. I didn't think I didn't think my car was going to be good enough, to be able to battle back through traffic. But heck, it just seemed like on the long run, like I say, it was just really good. So I was telling Jamie and Ben, and shout out to Ben, he was kind of my spotter there after he had a run of bad luck. But I was kind of telling them, I was like, I don't need no caution at the end of this race, and I think it was like one after another. So made some small little adjustments to kind of help, and it seemed like it was just good enough. So I thought for sure Ray was gonna get up there, and I knew he was gonna be tough on the short run. But luckily I got, I guess, far enough gap right there, and he couldn't really get to me. So worked out pretty good.
Yeah, he was certainly trying. He was trying everything he could behind you. We were watching him up the track, down the track, running different lines, and unfortunately, eventually, it kind of bit him. He got the wall a little bit and lost second spot. But and I guess I'm right there with you, Daniel. I'm not really a huge fan of Dover myself, but hey, when you can conquer the Monster Mile, yeah, you did something. So congratulations. I'm going to toss it to Tony. Tony's got some. I'm sure he's got some comments.
Yeah, well, my first comment is congratulations, man. Hell of a job tonight. I know it's finally good to get that monkey off your back. You got that win. I know when Jamie did it a couple months back, it's all he did was win, win, win. So I'm assuming the same thing here with you now. And, I know Ben's probably pretty proud of the what that you guys have done for him and the team tonight too. So we talked to him earlier on in the race, and man, I don't know, you had a great night tonight. Good race. Everything looked pretty good, with the exception of that little bobble early on. But nah, man, congrats again. Just good job overall, man. Congrats to get that win.
Thank you.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to throw it to you and let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs. Again, congratulations, but the floor is yours.
Yeah, man, like I say, like always, I got to thank Jamie and Ben. Jamie, he gets me caught up to speed pretty good. He's able to race kind of all week and figure out, how to drive these tracks and all that stuff. And I jump on an hour before we race here. So he does a really good job kind of tutoring me and get me up to speed each week. And like I say, I got to give a shout out to Ben. If, he kind of kept me cool and collected through that race right there, kind of feed me lap times and gaps and stuff like that. So couldn't have done it without either of those guys. And appreciate you guys putting on this cool league, by far the best one we've ever been in.
All right. Well, there's your winner tonight. Daniel Simmons takes home the win, gets win number 1, locks himself into the playoffs, and looking forward to seeing what you can do in the future. Daniel, congratulations. Go enjoy it. Don't drink too much. We got another race next week.
All right. Thanks, guys.
There's your winner. Daniel Simmons. And Tony, man, this race had I gotta find a new phrase, because I keep saying every week that this race has everything. But tonight we had long green flag runs, we had late race restarts, we had unexpected accidents with guys who we usually don't see it. I think I can safely say this race had everything.
It really did. I mean, I don't know if you need another phrase for it, because that's exactly what we saw tonight. And, it's kind of what I was saying earlier too. We saw Jamie get that breakout win, and it was just win, win, win. And Daniel's been knocking on that door for so long now. Now he's finally got his win. So not only am I going to say that, Tracy Motorsports right now is probably one of the hottest teams we have in the league right now, but I'm looking to see more from these guys. So I'm looking forward to next week, see what these guys bring.
Well, next week we have the hallowed ground of Indianapolis Motor Speedway in front of us for the Cup Series drivers. So that should be a lot of fun to travel to Indy to get and what I consider a crown jewel event for the series. Looking forward to that and seeing what those guys what kind of show they can put on. You can watch it here next Monday night, 9 p.m. here on Full Throttle Television. We'll have live coverage of the Indianapolis 200, the Brickyard 200 for the Victory Fuel Cup Series right here on Full Throttle Television. And don't forget, on Wednesday nights, we have the Sim Racing Points Truck Series in action in 2 days. They'll be live here on Full Throttle Television as well. You do not want to miss it. So that's going to do it for us, though, here at Dover Motor Speedway for Full Throttle Television. Tony Solari, thanks for joining us. Hope you guys enjoyed it like we did, and we'll see you in 2 days as we cover the Truck Series.